Jim said that Jim Harbaugh said yesterday that you study more than anybody else. Why is that? Why do you work that hard behind the scenes?
Because I want to be the best that I can be. Back in high school, I did the same thing because I know that knowing the game, it'll help you be a better player. And so, like, if you know what's coming, you're going to make a great play when the play comes.
How much does that help you to see the field early?
A lot. Like, I'll call out a lot of stuff during practice along with the game. So it'll just help me tell my teammates, let my teammates know what's going on so we can all make the play.
All right, over here to the right, Ryan.
How much more complex is this defense than what you ran in high school?
Yeah, it's way more complex. Like in high school, we ran a simple zone defense. A lot of this defense has to do with adjustments, like what's on the field, formations, a lot of that stuff. So that's why, along with his question, that's why I studied a lot of film to study like my plays, so I know what I'm doing.
Brendan, did you have your hand up?
No.
Over to the left side, Michael.
Ryan, have you gotten a sense of whether you've kind of won that safety job, or if it was maybe more specific to a game plan they wanted against Penn State, or have the coaches said anything along those lines yet?
No, they haven't said anything. Just me and RJ compete every day in practice to see who plays the next week.
What did it mean to you to get an opportunity in such a big role the way you did on Saturday?
It meant like a dream come true. Like I really didn't know until Saturday morning. So when he told me, I was like, oh, like it made me excited, but I really didn't get nervous. But it meant a lot.
That's after additional questions. Rod. Austin.
What do you see as your strengths? Describe your game a little bit and what you feel like you bring to the field.
My speed. When I'm back there at safety, I see the field a lot better than I do when I'm up at nickel. So just reading the field, along with just man coverage, like it wasn't as good at first, but now it's to the level that I wanted it to be, and along with tackling in the open field.
Do you feel like you're able to flex back and forth from safety and nickel pretty well? Is there some overlap on those positions?
Yeah, safety comes a little bit easier to me because that's what I played in high school. But nickel, it's coming along, but there's a lot of different responsibilities with that.
Let's say on the left side, Michael.
Rod, when it comes to tackling guys in the open field, that's not something everybody wants to do. So what is it about that area that you enjoy or that you like, and then how did you learn to become skilled in that area?
I like tackling the open field. Like I just know I can make a hit on somebody. Like I love hitting, and the way I learned to do that, I just watch a lot of film and a lot of people like Jamal Adams, for instance, like how he tackled in the open field. He's a really good open field tackler. So I just watched how he did it, and I took it to my game in high school, and then brought it up, took out.
All the way to your right here, Ryan.
Rob, who are some people that have had a big influence on you this year?
On the team?
On the team, outside the team, just in kind of in general.
Just on the team, a lot of RJ, Brad, Dax, Vince, and DJ, and coaches as well. Like they just had a big influence on me, letting me know that I could get on the field at some point and pushing me to be the best that I could be. Along with my family, like they do the same thing as well.
How much one-on-one communication have you had with the coaching staff this year?
A good amount. Like I come in and talk and watch film with Coach Bellamy a good amount, but other than that, not that much.
Stay on the right side here, Brendan.
You mentioned Brad Hawkins. How much has he helped you throughout this year, and like what kind of things has he pointed out to you to sort of make you a better player?
When I started to come back to safety, he just helped me a lot with like the adjustments and everything because I went from nickel to safety, so it was just a lot different. And like, say if we get a play call, I would look over to him sometimes, and he would just tell me like what the play is. And then when we watch film together, he just tells me like a lot was coming because he has a lot of experience with him playing so much.
Over here, Daniel.
You mentioned one-on-one film sessions with Coach Bellamy. I guess what are some of the things that he's pointed out to you?
He just points out a lot like formations and stuff like that, and what's coming. Like especially when we watch other teams. And when we watch practice, we go over a lot of my mistakes, and so I just go back and correct that and watch it on my own as well.
Back to the left side, Aaron.
Rob, you mentioned going from nickel to safety. Were you doing more nickel like spring and fall camp, or?
I wasn't here during the spring, but in fall camp, I was at safety, and then probably right before the season, I went down to nickel, and so then I just came back to safety.
Do you think the move to